Hello, my name is Shubham Kothia and today I am going to represent my clustering assignment. So is part A. Here I have performed the K-mean clustering. So I am going to use the MacBlob dataset from the sklearn, and here firstly I have initialized the K-means function from sklearn and I have plotted the clustering diagram, and then expectation minimization is a powerful algorithm to come up with a variety of contexts within data science. So we have to guess some cluster center and repeat until converge. So these two steps we have to perform. So here find cluster, I will perform this function to find the clusters. Here we found four clusters, and then here I printed. So here we can see. Now let's select the number of cluster beforehand. So I before initialize the six clusters total. So here we can see the we can able to find the six clusters, and now let plot the Mac modes. So here we can see the Mac mode plot, and again, so this is how about the K-mean cluster we can perform by scratch, and this is the first example. Let's do it on digits. So here loading the data set of digits, and let's perform the clustering on it. Here with these pixels we can cluster them out, and it gives the accuracy score of 0.74. So this is about the K-means clustering. Let's move to the hierarchical clustering. So here firstly I have installed the MacBlob dataset which we are going to use and plotted it. Now using the K-means cluster, and now its accuracy score is 0.01. Now let's perform the permutation on it. So here we are performing the permutation. So it is giving the permutation of this, and now let's perform the hierarchical clustering. So permutation label, I iterated it and it gives the accuracy score of 0.99, so which is higher than normal k-means. Let's take a complicated example. So here let's plot the Mac mode, and model is fitting, and now let's perform the DB scan. So here we can say we can get more accuracy, and let's perform the clustering on digits. So here I am going to perform. So here how it can perform the clustering. So this is about the hierarchical clustering. Now let's move to the Gaussian mixture model clustering. So here I am going to use the MacBlob dataset, and firstly let's go to the k-means, plotting the k-means here. Now let's perform the x stretch here. So here we can see it is stretched by x axis, and now generalizing the EM here. Now using the Gaussian mixture method from sklearn and performing the predictive probability. And now let's draw the ellipse. So here we can see here I plotted the ellipses. So this is how we can use the Gaussian mixture using the sklearn. And now let's move to the DBScan clustering. So here again I'm going to use the MacBlob dataset, and this is the columns with MacBlob. We are using the temp dataset. So here is the heat map. Now let's create the model k-means. Saving this model. So this is how we can perform the UV scan using the Pygel. Now let's move to the anomaly detection. So I am installing the PyODP first of all, then uploading the catfish.csv file. So here we can see the Kitfish shells data, and here we can see the Kitfish shells, and I perform the anomaly detection over it. This is the plot of seasonal decompose. Now let's perform the anomaly detection. So here is the anomaly, which is breaking the sequence of pattern. So here we found anomaly in 1990. And now I perform the isolation forest here. So by isolation forest also we can find the anomalies. So this is about anomaly detection using PyOT. And now let's perform the time series clustering. So I've installed the fast DTW library and using the dataset. This is my dataset, which and this is the series plot of series. This is the frequency. Now let's chunk the clustering. And now I am performing the distance computing. And this is the heat map. Now performing the clustering algorithm k-means on different parameters. Now performing the prediction. So here are the accuracies for different models. So this is about the time series clustering using the fast readable. Now let's perform the clustering using LLM embeddings. So for that I'm going to install the sentence transformer and going to use the Quora duplicate questions dataset and going to use the old mini L6 V2 sentence transformer function to perform the embedding. And now I'm going to perform the corpus embedding, and now I'm going to perform the top 3 and bottom 3 elements of clusters which we found using the LLM embedding. So this is about the LLM embeddings in cluster. So I'm going to perform the cluster with image using image bind. So I installed the image bind from Facebook research, and then I'm going to use the dataset from image bind or itself. It has a folder full content, and in that there is a folder image bind where we can find the images, different images for a dataset in the asset. So here is the look, and now I'm installing transformer function and using the Intel DPT large LLM, and now I'm performing the forward pass on. So it is scraping the depth of image, and now based on the depth it is performing the clustering operation on it. And now let's perform the audio embedding using image bint. So I uploaded the audio file here, dog barking, lion roaring, and now I'm extending the features and performing the standard scale for scaling using k-means for label. And now I'm plotting the audio analysis, lion grow, waveform and spectrogram, MFCC and waveform. So this is about the audio embeddings using the image bind. So thank you everyone for joining me.